Are you ready for an on-time departure to Amsterdam? Yeah! Well, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Chris Minner, Executive Vice President of Marketing and Communications here at Tampa International Airport. Let's get ready for takeoff. Please join me in welcoming the CEO of America's favorite airport, Joe Lopano.
Thank you, Chris. You got so much energy. It's awesome. And good evening, everyone. Thank you for being here. What a proud moment for us to announce this new flight and to fly on it. We've always said that we could get international flights here in Tampa, and now we've proven it every month just about that we're getting new flights. These are special. I never get tired of these, and today is particularly special. First of all, it's a nonstop international flight, and this type of air service has been a top priority for us. Not only do these flights allow our residents to explore the world, but they bring worldwide visitors into Tampa. Today also is special because it's Mayor Jane Castor's first official event at the airport. Her first board meeting with us isn't until next month. But I can tell you, Mayor, our board meetings aren't as lively as this. No DJs, no balloons, no cakes, no giant cheese displays. But we do have coffee. Mayor Castor is such an inspiring leader, and we're very much looking forward to the new era that's ahead for the city of Tampa, and more importantly for the Tampa International Airport. Thank you to our elected officials that are here tonight. State Representative Susan Valdez, Pinellas County Commissioner Janet Long, Pinellas County Commissioner Karen Seal. She's going to be on the flight with us tonight. We also have representatives from Senator Marco Rubio's office, Taylor Sanchez. On behalf of Representative Gus Bilirakis, we have Summer Robinson. And from Representative Ross Spano's office, we have James Jacobs. And from Florida CFO Jimmy Petronas' office, Hillary Holly. And former Aviation Authority board member Steve Mitchell is here with his wife. Thanks, Steve, for your support. Let's give them all a round of applause. And my most important thank you is to my team here at Tampa. I almost said DFW. Here at Tampa, 14 years, hard to erase. You guys are awesome, and the things that we've accomplished are just amazing. This year, we expect to serve 22 million passengers, which will be our third year of record passengers. We've more than doubled our international passengers since I arrived, and Amsterdam was one of our target cities, and we work closely with our partners to accomplish this. It's a prime example of what we can do and what we can achieve when we work together. We're traveling to Amsterdam with a great group tonight with the goal of making connections and making sure this flight is successful and that our entire community benefits from it. Thanks again for being here. It's a thrill to be your CEO.
Thank you, Joe. All right, now, to help inaugurate the first new international market of her term as our new mayor, the city of Tampa, please welcome Jane Castor.
All right, how exciting is this? This is just wonderful. So as has been stated, this is my first official event here at the best airport in the world. And that is a survey that has been certified. It's called the Jane Survey. And I have gone to many airports, and I can tell you that by far this is the best. There are actually businesses that moved to Tampa and families just because of this airport and how easy it is to navigate. So it's absolutely wonderful that we have been able to build this airport as much as we have. I don't know if you know, but Joe Lopano, since he got here in 2011, right? 2011, this airport has grown up by 150%, all of the flights and international flights. So look at that. I mean, that's the proof right there that my survey is correct. So some of you may know I was a chief of police. And so when I was appointed as a chief of police, the number one question everybody asked me was, who's your driver going to be? And I thought, did I lose the ability to drive? I'm not sure about this. So I get sworn in as mayor. The number one question is, when are you changing that welcome voice on the tram at the Tampa International Airport? So that just goes to show one more time that my survey was correct. This is the best airport. So I would like to thank everybody that has played a part in bringing this flight here. I know that it takes almost 5 years to get an international flight in, so it's not something that happens overnight. It's very difficult. It takes a lot of energy, a lot of input, and a lot of hard work. So thanks to everybody that has done this. Thank you to Delta. Delta, I have my Delta American Express card. And I have spent many hours in this terminal here, not on any delays, just going in and out because I fly Delta so often. But I have explained the Cuban sandwich probably a dozen or more times in front of the Columbia, as people will walk by and they'll look at the menu thinking, what is a Cuban sandwich? And my duty to ensure that everyone knows how wonderful the Cuban sandwich is, and Tampa is the best place for it. So I thank everyone. Apparently I haven't caught on to the whole mayor deal because everybody behind me is going to Amsterdam, and I'm going to an event in Tampa this evening. So I have a lot to learn as the mayor, but I hope that the guys behind me will teach me. So thank you all very much.
Thank you, Mayor. We are all here today to celebrate Delta Airlines. How about a big round of applause for Delta Airlines? Come on. Our next speaker is from Delta, and she's amazing. She runs 10 customer experience centers in 4 countries across the globe. She's got more than 5,000 people on her team. Every year, they handle more than 38 million telephone calls, helping people to get where they need to go, millions upon millions of social media interactions. Together, they generate about $2.7 billion for Delta Airlines. Please join me in welcoming the Vice President of Reservation Sales and Customer Care, Tori Forbes Roberts.
Well, good evening. And thank you, Mayor Castor, and thank you all for the wonderful, warm welcome here in Tampa. And thank you for being here to mark this momentous occasion for Delta Airlines in Tampa Bay. It's an honor to be here with all of you this evening as we send off the first ever flight from Tampa to the amazing city of Amsterdam. Yes. Speaking on behalf of my more than 80,000 Delta colleagues across the world, we couldn't be more thrilled to be growing our presence in this beautiful city. And to our more than 1,000 amazing Tampa-based Delta people, with a special shout out to my more than 600 colleagues in reservation sales and customer care who work in the engagement center just down the road here from the Tampa Airport. It's good to see you all. Thanks for being here tonight. Thank you for all the work you do day in and day out, because today wouldn't be possible without your dedication to the service of our customers here that choose you to take them out into the world. The Tampa to Amsterdam service is done in partnership with our Dutch friends at KLM Royal Dutch Airlines, who call Amsterdam home, and Air France, with whom we are celebrating this month the 10-year anniversary of our joint venture partnership across the transatlantic. This partnership means that we are able to offer our shared customers access to more destinations together than we could on our own. And many of you who are traveling on the flight tonight, many of you who are on the flight tonight may have onward connections to one of the 80 destinations throughout Europe, the Middle East, and Africa with KLM tomorrow morning. On this Boeing 767-300 aircraft, Delta customers will have seat-back in-flight entertainment at every seat, free mobile messaging, so you can text and message your friends and let them know how the flight's going, seasonally rotating meals for Delta One customers, upgraded main cabin meals, and an amenity kit for all cabins. Finally, the start of this service represents more than just a flight. What we are doing today is opening up the Tampa Bay region, not just to Amsterdam, but to the world. While we're confident that the people of Tampa will enjoy this new direct link to Europe and beyond, between the rich culture, amazing beaches, and wonderful people right here, I'm quite sure that our friends from Amsterdam, the Netherlands, and beyond will be soon finding in Tampa a new favorite city for themselves. Thank you all very much for being here, and for those of you who are joining us on the flight, have a great trip. Thank you.
Thank you, Tori, and thank you, Delta. Tourism is one of the largest economic engines of the entire state of Florida, and we are privileged here in Tampa Bay to have two outstanding agencies that help us attract visitors to our region. Please welcome the chair of the Pinellas County Commission and also the chair of the Pinellas Tourist Development Council, Karen Seal.
This is so exciting. So I was born in Clearwater, and back then TIA was only a dream. And when it finally opened, it opened up the world to Pinellas County and to Hillsborough County. So it has been great to see this airport grow and to prosper and to bring new tourists to our area, as well as take us to magical places. So my message to you all is we have, Visit St. Pete Clearwater, along with Visit Tampa Bay, have done a partnership with dollars and incentives to be able to make this happen with Delta Airlines. So we need you to spread the message and to tell your neighbors and friends and people over in Europe to make reservations and to fly this flight. I already have booked at least 10 people by myself. After everybody I've been talking to, I said, hey, do you know about this new flight? And people really like to go direct and not have to go through JFK and not have to go through Atlanta and see the delays, because our airport, Tampa International, is almost always on time. So thank you all for being here today. Again, get your friends and family to book those trips. I also want to recognize Commissioner Janet Long, is my fellow commissioner for Pinellas County, and to also end up saying partnerships are really important, and Pinellas and Hillsborough partner on a regular basis to make magical things like this happen. So thank you.
Our next speaker has transformed tourism development for Hillsborough County. Please welcome the CEO of Visit Tampa Bay, Santiago Carrata.
Oh my God, Joe, I'm so excited. I love windmills, tulips, cheese, clogs. Maybe not so much the vibrant nightlife, right, Heidi? We were gonna my wife, we're gonna be on the calm side. This is so exciting. What a beautiful city, Amsterdam. And pretty soon we'll be sharing our fantastic hot destination with our friends in Amsterdam. The incredible beaches of Visit St. Pete Clearwater of Pinellas County, the art, the culture, the nightlife there, combined with our history, culture, our river walk. We are so incredibly excited. Right now, Tampa, Hillsborough County, St. Pete Clearwater, Pinellas County, a combined mega destination. We are super excited to be on this flight and to welcome all of our friends from Amsterdam. Delta, KLM, thank you so much for having the confidence in us. And I know Joe would say it, I'm gonna steal one of his lines. Joe, this never gets old, and the A-team is the A-team. Thank you to all of the partners that make these magical moments happen for our entire community. Thank you to everyone for coming out this afternoon, and looking forward to coming back and having some great stories, maybe not too great stories, from Amsterdam.
In addition to tourism, the business market is a critical part of the economic impact of what we do, and we really appreciate all of the chambers of commerce in our region that support us. Standing at the back, he's still very tall, Mr. Bob Rorlak, President and CEO of Greater Tampa Chamber of Commerce. Thank you, Bob, for your support and for being on the flight with us tonight with Sue. Thank you. We rely on our economic development partners to help fill the business class of the plane. This is very important. And with us on this trip, we've got Bill Cronin from Pasco. Over here, we got JP Dubuque from St. Petersburg. But now, please welcome our next speaker. He's the president and CEO of the Tampa Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Mr. Craig Richard.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Chris. This is indeed exciting. I'm going to tell you, Santiago was teasing me. He goes, you have the most expensive part of the plane to fill, which is the front part. He has the least expensive part to fill. Hey, but it's all about quality. And our job is to work with our fellow economic development corporations in the Tampa Bay area, including Bill Cronin. I see JP Dubuque around here from St. Pete. I got Steve Morey from our team and Madison Lawson also from our team. Our job is to work with, we have 2 full days of meetings with businesses. Our job is to make sure that they understand that not only is Tampa Bay a great place for visitors, but it is a destination for businesses. And so we will be bringing home that message to Amsterdam, and we look forward to bringing more companies back here with us. Thank you all. TPA and Joe, you guys are killing it, man. Keep it up. And Delta, David, I told you we're going to work hard to make sure this plane is full both ways. Thank you all. Looking forward to going to Amsterdam.
All right, before we go, I do want to thank the airport team. This is day 1 for this flight, but there were countless hours that went in to the analysis and the sales to convince an airline to take a risk on coming here to Tampa Bay. It's also incredible work that goes into all of our marketing and communications team to tell the story of our new flights to our community. They just do amazing work. And then behind the scenes, you may never see them, are the hundreds of men and women that are working around the clock, 365 days a year, to make sure that this international airport is clean, safe, and secure, with amazing restaurants, bars, and shops that delight all 22 million passengers that come through Tampa International Airport. We have so much to celebrate today, but we celebrate you. So how about the airport team? All right. Whether your destination is Amsterdam or a point beyond, we look forward, all of us, look forward to welcoming you back here to Tampa International Airport.
1, 2, 3.
Oh!